Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Hot Action Fishing and Fab. My name's Curtis and this is my channel. Uh, as you seen in my last video, or as you heard in my last video, I was talking about flipping this little Johnson skiff over. And, well, I did it all by myself. It wasn't pretty. I ended up breaking one of my bunks on my trailer. But yeah, as you can see, we got her upside down. No bad stuff happened to the boat, but yeah, I managed to break a bunk on the trailer, which is all good because I was planning on changing a whole bunch of stuff on that trailer anyways, because I want my boat to be really low on the trailer and hopefully be able to slide off a little easier. But we're on to my favorite part of building a boat. You guys have heard me talk about it multiple times in a couple other videos, how excited and how much fun all the fun I have sanding on my little skiff. So yeah, here we go. I got a ton of little stress cracks. There's a whole bunch of little ones, but they're not super major. You probably can see them in the videos. They're just most the failures are in like the gel coat and stuff like that. So just sanding on it, we'll be able to get those little spider cracks out. There's quite a few that are, that are actually pretty bad. They're where I don't think I ever cut through the boat, but guy cut through the boat before me when he was gutting the boat. There's like a little drain hole where there was like a little live well thing. Yeah, just a couple other kind of serious cracks, but I've already fixed them from the inside, so doing it from the outside would be pretty easy. I just gotta sand them out and layer up some glass on top of it and try to ferret it out and make it look halfway decent. But yeah, on to, I guess, watching me sand for a little while. And alright, these are the tools that I'm using for taking care of the sanding process of this little skiff. My little 4 or 5-inch DA, my big Mamma Jamma 6-inch DA. I got 36 grip pads on the 6-inch, and I got some like 40 grip pads for the little 6-inch or the 5-inch. Use my angle grinder for some bigger spots, and then for the real tight, touchy little spots, I got my little Dynafile. Make sure you wear your respirator because the fiberglass dust is not good for you. But yeah, here we go. Time to get all freaking disgusting and covered in fiberglass dust, which I don't know. People always comment and say I'm crazy for not wearing a bunny suit. I probably should wear a bunny suit a lot more than what I do, just for the fact of just like, sure it's not good getting all this glass dust and stuff in your skin. Probably not all that ideal for you, but I don't itch, like, so it doesn't really bother me to not wear, to not wear the suit. So I don't know. Obviously the health issue is one thing, but I don't know. It's so darn hot. It's February and it's 91 degrees, and that's what my little car said. So I'm just gonna grind in my t-shirt and shorts and go from there. So here we go. And alright, it's the following day. Changed it up a little bit. Yesterday I did a bunch of sanding with the DA sander and busted out the angle grinder a little bit and the Dynafile. Today one of my buddies was moving and he gave this to me. I'm gonna try this out. I got some 40 grit sanding pads for it. I hate sanding, so I'm trying to find any way I possibly can to speed the process up, which I know that it's kind of, it's sanding and it takes forever anyways, but any way I can possibly make it faster, I'm gonna look for the way. So hopefully this tool will make it a little bit quicker for me. Alright, 2 weeks of non-stop forcing myself to come out here and do some sanding. We are finally at a point where I'm gonna tell you guys right now, you probably should do as I say and not do as I do right now at this point. Yeah, because they say you should take all the gel coat off, period, before you lay any glass up over top of something, just to have a really good mechanical bond. But I'm absolutely sick and tired of grinding, and I feel pretty confident that I got this thing ground down enough to where I can throw some glass over top of it and it'll do what it needs to do and it will last forever. So yeah, you should grind as much gel coat off as you possibly can before you lay any type of gel coat or primer back over top of this. So here we are, finally, after 2 weeks of just coming out here and forcing myself to sand and get after it. We're gonna lay some glass. And alright, I think this is where I'm gonna end the video right now. Yeah, it's been a while since I put out a video. I mean, like what I've explained in the last few videos, that I've had to do a bunch of sanding. I hate sanding, so I procrastinate way too much when it comes to getting after it and getting out here and sanding. So yeah, here we go. I just showed you guys how I patch up those holes. There was some I don't know if you really want to call them like bigger cracks, but there were some cracks, and then I found some like factory imperfections where there was like air pockets and stuff in the glass. So I ground them all out, got them cleaned up, and all I do is I just go to the deepest spot till it's completely gone, the crack or the air pocket or whatever. I just go to the deepest spot, dig it all the way out, and then I use my angle grinder with my 36 grit pad, and I just keep working it out, getting the hole wider and wider and wider until just I feel comfortable with the patch being as big as the patch is going to be. And then I come into my 1708 and I just kind of feel it out for the biggest patch, and I use my Sharpie marker and I just outline it with my Sharpie marker. Cut that out, and then from there I go smaller, and depending on, it's all by feel. When I'm just touching the boat, I can tell kind of how many layers of 1708 I need to stack up to get it back to the original thickness. After I get the amount of layers cut that I want, I just take a layer of chop strand matting, 3/4 ounce, and I just stack it until that just literally, it's not really doing anything. It's just for me to have something to sand off, to level it all out. But yeah, so this is where I'm gonna stop the video. Thank you guys all for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Thank you.